Today we are reviewing Get Out, directed by
Jordan Peele, right?
Yes, from Key and
From Key and Peele.
And I really want to see
it.
Which I love Key and Peele.
I've never actually watched it.
Shame. Get out, Josh. Get out.
Okay.
That's gonna be a major pun in this. Oh, and he's gone.
No.
Not really! Okay,
Yeah.
twist. Better twist than
Yes.
slip. Get Out. Initial
Yes.
thoughts.
Good.
Saw it a while ago. Brett
Yes,
has not
he's
seen
not
it,
seen
so
it.
I want to see it.
Get out, Brett.
We already did that.
It's gonna get annoying really fast. Starting out, really loved the beginning. Like,
Yes.
it really set a really good tone for the entire movie. The creepy music.
I love movies like
Me
this.
too.
They're like
They set-
low budget but really well made suspense
Yeah,
thrillers.
well, I didn't even know it was low budget because it honestly just seems.
It's shot in a way that makes it look more expensive than it probably was.
Yeah, that's true. I saw it with my dad, who did not know it was gonna hit.
You okay, Brett?
And my dad turns to me after like it goes, "Get Out." He's like, "Is this a horror movie?" And he doesn't like horror movies. So Allison Williams, who played Rose,
Yes.
she's from a series called Girls, which I
Oh, she's
know
in
a
Girls?
lot. Yeah, she is. I haven't seen it myself, but it's something that I really want to see because Lena Dunham I love and is one of my idols. So I know she's an amazing actress from that, but this was like one of her first branch away projects.
I have
It's
not
very
seen
standout.
Girls, but I liked
Neither
her. I have seen Daniel Kaluuya and
What did
other
you see
stuff.
him in?
You watched Black Mirror, right? He was in the game show One. He played the lead.
Okay,
You can
Black Mirror is a whole
Yeah.
other topic because I just love. But
Okay, and
anytime I watch something like Get Out, it's a general
It
like,
reminded me of Black Mirror.
Black Mirror
but
vibe. Why are you here?
Yeah. I did not like him in Black Mirror, but I didn't like the episode at all. He was also on Skins, but I really liked him in this movie.
I did
He
too.
was-
I thought he had one of the most stellar performances. I don't.
Stellar.
He just seems like a very realistic individual to what today's youth is like.
The
You
movie.
need to get out, Brett. Why are you here?
So, to add on to that, the first half of the movie is about how awkward it is to be a black person surrounded by white people, and obviously we are both white. And so, but the fact, but I think
the elephant
his,
in the room.
Brett, I can hear, he's on the treadmill. Brett, I can hear the treadmill.
Stop!
The fact is, he is playing a character that is in a situation that neither of us have ever been in.
Right, exactly.
And we get it. I at least understand.
On the first level,
Yeah.
as much as two white people can get it.
Not to say that like white people can't understand black people. It's
Right.
just that we haven't been in that type of situation before.
Ethnic oppression.
Yes. And
Which is
so
something
yeah,
that
that's
I think
that's
is-
a positive comment on his performance
yeah.
that he can relate to just about anybody that has ever gone through any sort of awkward situation.
Exactly.
That-
I'd say going into it, what was the dad's name? Bradley Whitford. He was in a show that I watched called Trophy Wife, which is just kind of like funny little show, but never really picked up or anything. It was really weird for me to see him in this because I was just like, he was in this weird little show that didn't really make any sense, but then he goes on and he's a very good actor in this. It was an impressive performance by him.
What I found so especially unique about this movie that when I first saw the trailer actually caused me to not want to see it, but then it came out and I heard that it was amazing. It's how awkward it is.
It is. It's an awkward situation,
Yeah.
and I think something that appealed to me was I watched Allison Williams in an interview on the Jimmy Kimmel Show. She said that one of the main topics is this girl who thinks that her family is liberal and, you know, open-minded. She's always thought that they just would not have problems with her having a black boyfriend. So she kind of had this misconception of her family, which is kind of a weird thing because, I mean, my family is very accepting and loving, and it's kind of weird to think, like, what if something happened that your parents just kind of exposed these new beliefs that you never knew they had?
Should we get on to spoilers?
Yeah,
No.
I think we
Spoilers!
Okay.
I want to know what happened.
Okay, there is a bigger thing to this. It's not just like they're weird. There actually is a purpose behind it. But what I found to be the biggest spoiler was that she actually is in on it.
I knew that. I could guess from the beginning.
Brett's reaction.
That's so cool.
No offense, but I feel like it was a little predictable. I just find that that's kind of easily something that they do in horror movie twists. The person you thought was
Good is bad.
you trusted the whole time. But this goes back to kind of the central what she had is this liberal girl who thinks her parents are also liberal in their points of view, and then it's all flipped around. One of my favorite characters in the entire thing was the best friend.
Oh my gosh, I love
The best friend was so realistic and hilarious, and he added a certain level of comic relief to the entire thing that just made it very unique as an entire story. There was a certain level of suspense in the last scene where you think that the policeman's gonna drive up. So you see a police car.
He's attacking the girlfriend who's the final one left. They're on the street and he's like choking her, and then a police car pulls up. And the immediate reaction that it's supposed to evoke is he's going to go to jail.
Or he's going to be killed because everybody's...
it's going to be a white officer who thinks
exactly.
He's going to be like
Which is something that's like a current topic. So you think that, but then his best friend gets out of the car because his best friend is the police officer. And he's like, oh, what the heck is going on?
What was that skeleton thing at the end of the trailer?
Was it a deer skeleton attacking him?
Yes.
That's not in the movie. They took it out. At the very beginning of the movie, when him and his girlfriend are like on their way to the parents' house, they hit a deer. He watches the deer die. Later, he goes to this place called the Sunken Place, which is, there's a lot of exposition behind that.
We can't even go into full depth on this. This is basically our reaction because we can't even give a full summary.
I'm gonna try right now and just see if I can do it in like 30 seconds.
Alright.
Okay, so the people of the town love black people so much that they want to be them. And so what they do is they have the daughter date black guys and then bring them to the town, and then the mom hypnotizes them and sends them down to this place called the Sunken Place, where they're aware of everything that's happening to them, but they have no control over their own bodies. And then they take the brains of white town villagers and put them into the black people through lobotomies because they believe that black people are better than white people, so they want to be them.
That's not what I was expecting.
Yeah, because I went into this movie expecting a white hate movie. Kind of like white people are racist, they should be stopped, and
there are
a statement
forms of racism.
Yes. And this form is of people who are so pro-black and so anti-racism that they
it makes them racist.
Yeah.
It was a fantastic movie, and honestly,
it's shot really well.
Yeah. As well. Cinematography is amazing, and the script is top notch. 9.5 out of 10.
9.5. I would say 8. Because sometimes the awkwardness of it kind of does like the whole Shyamalan thing that we were talking about with Split, how it kind of becomes a little too funny.
But also, if you're looking at who wrote it,
it's a comedian.
It's a comedian.
Yeah. But I think he said in like an interview that the movie isn't meant to be funny, but he is aware that people will laugh at whatever makes them physically uncomfortable.
That's true.
But another thing is just that it takes a while for it to really start. I still like it, so I'm giving it an 8. That would be like an 8.7 or 8.8.
Go see it.
Go see it.
Or get out.
I'll see it. It's getting really annoying now. I think we should stop.